to get out into the community and volunteer your services. But before you do that, the MSA United Way is needing your help in a different way, and that's by coming up with some project proposals for this year's event. Joining me this morning is Executive Director for the MSA United Way, Jenna Gullo. Good morning to you, Jenna.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's always such a pleasure to have you on.
Well, and we appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, here, of course. So. And today's topic is, I'm kind of shocked that you guys need project proposals, but you say that it's kind of like this every year. You need to find those projects that need to get done out in the community.
Yeah, and so any church groups, any parks, let's say you have a park or in your neighborhood that needs to be cleaned up, or if you're a nonprofit, we will make it a wow day for your organization. It's so exciting. It's our 25th anniversary this year.
I can't believe that. That's amazing.
I can't believe that either. And I think back to so many of the people who started this. It was started as a chamber BizMan leadership project.
Okay.
And people like Ann Reich and others that are still so involved and do such good work in the community. I bet they had no idea what this would blossom into.
Yeah, they just started it thinking, hey, it'll be good for a few years, and 25 years later, you guys are still going strong. So can you tell me, for maybe people who are out there thinking, okay, maybe we qualify, maybe we don't, what are some examples of the projects that you guys take on?
Okay, well, this is really cool, but we actually serve a 10-county area, and so we have projects in Linton, and so we are doing everything from cleaning out church pews to sanitizing the weight rooms to painting their little paws going up to their school. So any rural community, we can find people to help you and make it happen. Or, you know, we go to the rummage, we organize a rummage sale for realtors in town, and all the money that they volunteer, or our Day of Caring volunteers make that day, support our backpack program, so kids aren't going hungry over the weekends.
Yeah.
But it could be, you know, painting, it could be some skilled projects at the Y. We had a very good group, I think it was Paramount Builders, do their landscaping, those huge rocks one year. It's just amazing to see everything that volunteers can accomplish. We get skilled, and then people like me, unskilled.
And me, yes, that are just there to help anywhere we can.
Right.
So you mentioned this, volunteers are very important to this day. It doesn't happen without them. So how does someone, if they're not maybe submitting a proposal, how does someone volunteer to help with the proposals?
So any age, any skill level, go to volunteerbizman.com and you can see a selection of what projects we still have available. Some are already taken off the site because they've been taken already, but it's so much fun. We have volunteers go to the zoo. We have volunteers when we have a kickoff that morning too. I don't want to forget that. But you know, we have family-friendly projects. So we're packing up, you know, food boxes for rural communities, and we're packing up backpacks and hygiene supply bags for our shelter. You know, you name it, and as long as you're with your children, bring them along. My little baby's 4 years old, and he volunteers every single year.
They can be helpful too.
Yeah, and it's just so good to instill that spirit of volunteerism, and I feel so honored as United Way to be able to bring so many people together, I mean, there's just so much energy and excitement in that day. It is one of my favorite days.
Yeah, and so you mentioned the little kids. This is a great way to involve your family. Take the day and do something together as a family. And
it's a great way to promote your business. We still have sponsorship opportunities, so get on the back of our coveted Day of Caring shirt. Odney Advertising actually designs it for free as a donation for us, so that's so nice of them. And they're usually really cool and soft.
They're comfortable to wear.
They are comfortable. I said we want people wearing them year round, and people do. It's so much fun to see them scattered throughout the community.
Yeah, and see the ones that from previous years and seeing like, oh, I volunteered that year. I was there. Where were you? So.
Yeah, so businesses will typically, and you've been a part of it in the past, so thank you for supporting it, but typically a business will allow their volunteers, their employees, to do a half day or full day projects.
Absolutely. It's a great way to get out of the office and go do something fun.
And we're talking hundreds and hundreds.
Absolutely. Hundreds of people, yes.
On one day.
Great. So get out there and volunteer.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks so much, Jenna.
Thank you.